here's something that Christians I don't think get asked enough, and it's about the other sons of God other than Jesus. Um, and if you want to open your Bible, this is where you read this at. It's in Genesis. It's Genesis 6:1, and it starts off by saying, "And it come to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and the daughters were born upon them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they choose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always thrive with men, or man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in upon the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown." Alright, it goes on and says, "And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his hearts was only evil and continually. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and that it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping things, and the fowl of the air, for it is repenteth of me that I have made them." Alright. Well, my question is, if you follow the gist of this as it starts and everything, alright, God's first sons come down to earth and see men have some hot old girls, man. He's like, woo boy, daughter be looking good. These are God's sons, you know. Hell, he's the man that made Adam and Eve. And so they had sex, and they had these men after. I guess these was part man, part God, so they could live. You know, I don't say how old they lived to, but it says, you know, it said they become mighty men which were of old, which sounds stupid as shit to me. Which were old, and men of renown. Come on. All right. So, and then right after that, then, you know, it says God saw the wickedness of man. So how is this omniscient, all-knowing man, being don't know this, and he don't know that what he makes is going to screw up, and not even that, it implements that his sons was part of the screw up. But he punishes man by flooding the planet and drowning everybody like sewer rats, except Noah and his family. And all the animals around the planet, you know, 2 of every kind in the set, whatever. There's 2 stories there. But my question to the Christians is, what happened to them sons? What was their names? What was their importance? Other than, you know, and it don't really show any, you know, it don't show, you know, it shows that these men come down to earth, these God, whatever, demigods or whatever come down to earth, had sex with women, because they was hot, won't get that tail, had babies, and they become like smart men, and old, and then the next fucking verse, talking about evil men, the wickedness of them. So whose fault was it for man being wicked? Was it God's fault because his sons that he didn't raise right come down here and corrupted us? Or was it our fault? Now, I don't believe none of this stuff. It sounds like a damn fairy tale to me. But I mean, this is a question you have to answer if you're a Christian. And you claim that this God is an omniscient God and knows everything. Got it. Supposedly I was taught everything's wrote down in a damn book. The Book of Life or some shit like that. I don't remember. But come on now. It's an easy question. You got to be able to answer that shit.